What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Just Jay. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my full gameplay playthrough of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. This is supposed to be a game that plays you as opposed to you playing it. Whatever that means, either you could think of, that's what it is. Some choices it's sometimes gonna let you choose some things, sometimes it's not gonna let you choose things. I'm very intrigued to play this game, so let's get right into it. Begin a new game, and let's see what's going on. They supposed to be playing
This
a
is
guy
the
named.
story of a man named Stanley.
Sometimes we're gonna be playing
Stanley
Stanley,
worked for a
sometimes we
company
won't.
in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
It's a big office just to do that.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's get up from our desk and step out of the office. My desk get all scratched up like that, and all I do is sit right here and press buttons. Like, why do I have all these file cabinets for? And why are they just all open like that? Like, Stanley, get it together. Get some organization skills going. The camera's kind of weird, the way it moves. It's like I'm in a fishbowl. Making me dizzy a little bit, actually. Field of view. I think that's a field of view that's doing that. Yeah, let's lower the field of view. Make it closer, maybe. That's a little better. I mean, they had it in 72. Why, I don't know. Whatever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Huh. Okay. Can't even see outside. It's too bright. All right. Employee 422, 424. 424's computer's still on. Oh, it's an exit over there. Employee 456, 457. Employee 425 got access to that hallway over there. Huh. 417, what was he doing up there? Where's she? Employee 4B3? I'm already kind of lost, actually.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, I wouldn't though. In real life, I would do the door on the right. So, you're not narrating correctly because I'm definitely going to the
This
right.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, maybe. Hey, what happened in there? I left that computer on. Oh, look at that. They have access to that hallway too. This place is a maze. Like, why is it? Okay, what's this? This
Yes,
way different.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah. Time to go though.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes, I did. Huh. I could go in there, or I could go in here. Let's see what. Huh. It's dark in here. I mean, should I go here or should I go to the other place? Maybe it's just dark in here. It's like I'm gonna die in there. Let's stay out here in the light. I thought the door might close.
Stanley
behind
was
me.
so bad at following
There we go.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You have the door closed behind me. Okay. Yeah, I think this might have been a mistake. Look, see, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. Whoa, it's a long way down. Okay. So let's just go onto the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait, who was her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Aw, man. Okay. It's pitch black in there. Alright.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Why is the light swinging? How'd I pick up the phone? Okay.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
I mean,
they want
not
to
necessarily
commit
a
their
wife.
life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Apartment 427.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Good morning, employee 427. Press triangle on your controller.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
press circle.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press triangle. I'm not going to press triangle. I'm going to press square. Not going to do nothing? Circle? Nothing? I got to press triangle? I'm pressing everything but triangle. Oh, wait. I could crouch? Okay. All right, press triangle.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press down to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press triangle to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press triangle to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
So, I pressed triangle to kiss my wife, and she changed it to my desk. I missed some of my recording. I pressed stop and start, didn't realize it hadn't started, and yeah, I missed a couple seconds. So, but here we are now.
And I'm trying to tell him this,
Down
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press triangle to be at work in the morning. I mean, you just told me not to, so I'm not going to. But I tried this before, but it never went away. Maybe I just had to wait a much longer time. It says it's about to be 8 a.m. Right? See, it's telling me not to press it, but how long am I supposed to wait? See, I knew it was going to do that. It's going to make me wait a long time, and I'm going to give in and press it anyway. Then he's going to say I pressed it. I can't do anything else in here. I can actually do stuff over there. Like I'm pressing stuff, but it's like I'm pressing keyboard. See, I don't think it's gonna go away. I gotta press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press left to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And
die.
I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? What happened? Okay. Let's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So we're not going to go the way we went last time. Maybe we do just go to the meeting room this time. See if there's anything out of place that wasn't before. Was that rope on the floor last time? I don't think it was.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's do what he said this time. This the meeting room? Yeah, I guess it is.
Yet
Since
there
we're
was
not
not a
getting
single
fired.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Whiteboard manager. Rip Franz? Franz died? Oh man, I really like that guy. Targets, get Chris out of the broom closet. Unfinished agenda items. Wait. Jim got a name instead of a number. Please keep the targets on topic. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Papers are too synergized. Hire someone to synergize papers. What? Synergize? The papers? Who's changing the slides? Brass about things and money. We have our new product. Bi-quarterly post review. No more bins. Idea fixing me. Ideas bin. Throw something in the ideas bin. Where's the ideas bin at? To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Like every slide is different so far. Everyone is unique. You most of all. The next one. No more? Oh. Number of slides on this slide. Doesn't say. Slides is the least amount between charts. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. What? Okay. Broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley walked downstairs. Ooh. Okay. It's different down here. I'm definitely not supposed to be down here. It's a parking garage. Let's go to the office. Jeez, this is the only way to get up to the boss's office? Oh, okay. The whole floor is just his office? The executive bathroom. Wood paneled walls and then embroidery on the top of them. Okay. This office is... It was definitely trying to be fancy. Whoa. Like, seriously? He had a piano, a fireplace?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, but you just like broke the fourth wall, so now I can know it. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Well, it's a big opening too. Why'd they make it so big? Like, what's supposedly passing through here? Did that need to be that big? Like, that door isn't even that big. Okay. This gate is, oh, it's covering up. Oh, you would fall down into the, okay. Just had to be there. It's pretty dark in here. Jeez. It's very dark. Down? Up?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What the hell is this place?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Facility.
Mind Control Facility.
Escape. That's a little on the nose. It's like a trap. Let's go see what this mind control facility is about. Let's turn on the light.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, okay. Didn't even see this come up. Cameras. Cameras on. This turns on the TV probably.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Come on, change again. I want to see mine. Yep, that is my office. Okay. That one's fired. Boy, 104 is fired. Let's go. And this is an elevator, maybe?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
That one doesn't have a number, but two of those have a number. It's a camera, though. Well, that ones don't either.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Let's see.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Really? That's what I'm gonna do? Control console disabled. Okay. Can I go up there? Where'd I come from anyway? I can't go up. I go down there. 5? Nothing? I think there's a button over there too. And a button up there. Maybe I gotta press the buttons in order maybe? There's 2 buttons over there actually. I can't get to that button up there though because the stairs are blocked, so... Yeah, 1, 2... Okay. It's orange, white, purple, red. This all means something. Pink lights, green ones. Mind control idle, awaiting input.
And when at
System
last he
power.
found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
All right, let's do that.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Right.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And
Wait,
yet,
what?
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the
Okay.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Beat the game. Get your first trophy. Oh, so every time you come to an ending, it just restarts again, so you can find more secrets. And I'm guessing eventually the secrets you find will start playing into each other, where you'll be able to answer stuff because you know the outcome. Because see, when I went to the office way, when I went to the left in the door, I could have chose the escape route. When I went the right way, I could have chose that route on the left that led down that little hallway. So it's still at least two more paths that we can take. I have to try to remember as we go. I don't know how many paths there actually are. But I'm gonna leave this video here. It's been about 30 minutes or so. Let me know down below if you like this game, if you want to see more of it. It is really interesting. It's a little weird. But I'm intrigued to play more of it. So if you're intrigued to see more of it also, like I said, remember to like, comment, subscribe. The likes let me know that you like this video, want to see more of it. It also helps in the algorithm. Also give me a comment. I love seeing the comments from you guys. And I'll see you later.